I'm not sure if you're moving off the screen.
So we're continuing to talk about polygons, and we've talked about what it means to be convex versus what it means to be concave. Take a look at the box entitled polygons where there's the plus sign. You guys see the plus sign in that box? Would this be considered concave or convex, and why? Concave. Concave? Good. I can already see that if I put two dots here and I connect them, they will fall outside of the shape. So concave means if there are two dots that when connected, the line goes outside the shape, that makes it concave. Different sided polygons have different names. A three-sided is a triangle. A four-sided is a quadrilateral of some sort. And there's many different definitions for quadrilaterals. We've got squares, rhombuses, rectangles, trapezoids, parallelograms. 5 sides is a pentagon. 6 is a hex. 7 is a hept, and so on, right? If you have a 20-sided shape, it is a 20-gon, okay? Once you get beyond 8, it becomes the number plus gon, okay? A 10-gon, I mean, you won't really use this, okay? And so on. Once you get beyond 8, I mean, maybe there's something out there that's different, but N is the number dash gon, describes any polygon with sides greater than 8. Okay? Concave or convex, is it a polygon or isn't it? Example 1, the keyhole. It is not. Why? Because it's got a round portion. Good. How about the stop sign? It's a polygon. As a matter of fact, it's an octagon. Is it concave or convex? Mm-hmm. If they asked you to name it, it's an octagon. They did say that. Classify it. When they say to classify it, that means name it. If I asked you to classify that, what would you tell me? Triangle. Triangle. If I asked you to classify this, you wouldn't say home plate, you would say pentagon. Good. If I asked you to classify this, what would you call it? A 14-gon. Okay, 13, I don't know. You're right. 6, 12. No, 14. There's 6 on each side. 13, 14. Okay. Checkpoint 1. Is it or isn't it a polygon, class? Number 1. No, because it's curvy. Number 2. Is it or isn't it?
Yeah.
What is it?
Pentagon.
What kind is it? Convex. 3. Is it or isn't it?
Yeah.
What is it? Hept. Good. Hept. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. And it is concave because where the pants separate, I just see pants, I'm sorry. You can put a dot on each knee and connect them, and the pants are concave.
It looks a little bit more like shorts.
Shorts it is. Any questions on just this little bit? Quadrilaterals. You can see the 5 different classifications of quadrilaterals, and they tell you what makes something a something versus something else. A trapezoid has only one pair of sides that are parallel. The other 2 are not. And it could either be this way or the way it's drawn. Parallelogram, both sides are parallel. A rhombus is a parallelogram, but all the sides are the same length. A rectangle is a parallelogram, but all four angles are right. A square is a parallelogram, but all four sides are the same, and all the angles are right. So do you see how there's varying degrees of quadrilaterals depending upon what information you have in front of you? If I said to you, classify this, you're going to say it's a quadrilateral for sure. You know that for sure, right? You can probably say it's a parallelogram. You think this and this are parallel, and you think that and that are parallel. I would hazard to guess that this is a rectangle. However, unless I tell you this, you don't know that for sure. Okay, the book will always tell you that stuff. Okay, the book will always tell you that stuff. Okay, example 2, what is it? A, it's a parallelogram, 2 pairs of parallel sides. Notice B. B is my version of this, only they labeled the right angles. They showed you that these sides are the same and these are the same, and that it's all right angles, which makes that a rectangle. Okay? And you always want to be as specific as possible when you are classifying, right? If I said to classify you, I could say you're a living thing. Is that specific? I mean, are you a plant? How about you're a human? Is that specific? Are you a boy or a girl? You're a boy if you're you. Is that specific? Are you an old geezer? Are you a newborn baby? No. Okay? He's an 8th grade boy, period. That's all as far as I'm going to get. Can't really think of any more to say. Angle measures in quadrilaterals. The top of page 518. This is the toughest thing you're going to learn. Everything else you've learned since 4th grade here anyway. Angle measures. So the sum of the angles in a triangle is how much? 180. The sum in a quadrilateral is 360. Right? So let's look at example 3. Find the value of x. They drew a funny looking thing. That's right. They told me this is 68. They told me this is x. And they told me this is 2x plus 1. What is this then? I can't solve it unless I know what this is. Boo. Good job. So, x plus 68 plus 2x plus 1 plus 90 has to equal 360. Okay, let's combine some stuff. X plus 2x is how much? 3x. X plus 2x is 3x. 68 plus 1 plus 90, 159?
Yes.
What do I do now? Wonderful. So x is 67. That is all they wanted from me, right? What if they said, give the measure of all 4 sides? You already know this side, and you already know this side, and now you know this last side here. Can we solve this one? What's 2 times 67? 135?
Plus 1.
6, 120, 134, 135. So you could tell me all that information if I asked. All you would have to do is plug in x here, multiply it by 2, add 1, and you end up there. Okay? You're doing 7 through 22 all. And the reason I did odds and evens today is because it's my hope that you'll use your odds as you do them and check them to make sure you know what you're doing. Okay? I'll let you get started.